Welcome to another edition of Hayes NXT. Got the review for the Takeover NXT Toronto right here. Gotta tell you about every match. I can say this was a great show. At the end of this video, I'm gonna give you my out of 10 what my rating is for it. But first, let's start off with the beginning match for Street Profits versus O'Reilly and Fish from Undisputed Era. It was a great match. A lot of tag team action. Very old school type tag team action. They was going back and forth. Very good spots by the Street Profits and very good spots for O'Reilly and Fish. One thing I like Montez Ford did, he did an eye to the rock. He did the rock bottom, tried to do the people's elbow, got reversed. They're very deserving tag team. They deserve the tag team championships. What I like too, Dawkins, he hit 2 spears for the win. He speared both the team of Undisputed Era, and then Montez Ford came up with a frog splash on Riley for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Next match, Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. Also another great match. They had good spots. I like the competitors from both athletes. They were very good. I like how Shirai did the suplex onto the announce table. That created a lot of buzz. The crowd was just going wild. They loved it. Also, she had an avalanche Spanish fly. It was almost a near fall, but it didn't go, it was a 2 count. They both was going back and forth. Candice LeRae hit some good moves. She hit some good moves, and it was for a 2 count. Finally, she ended up winning the match by doing a Koji clutch, and it made Candice pass out at the end of the match. So that was the end of that match. That was real good. Now wasn't a match, but it was more of a brawl. It was Matt Riddle and Clean Dane. They had a brawl in front of, by the entrance area of the building. Dane was giving it to Riddle, and Riddle hit Dane with a Superman punch. They was going back and forth, and the official eventually grabbed them. But it wasn't a match, but like I said, it was a good back and forth, good little brawl that they had. Then next we had the North American Championship triple threat match with Velveteen Dream versus Roger Strong versus Pete Dunne. This was also one of the best matches. I mean, every match on the show was good. This was one of my favorites. And I'll explain the other ones that was my favorites. It's like every guy had an opportunity to win the championship or Dream retaining it. It could have gone either way, doesn't matter. Every opponent had a near fall on each other. But Roger Strong, he did the double strong hold on both of them, on both Velveteen Dream and Pete Dunne. Then Dunne, he hit the bitter end finisher on Strong later in the match. Now he almost got a near fall, but Dream distracted the referee and prevented the 3 count. By any means, whoever takes to protect your championship to retain. I respect that. Then Dream came, he hit the Dream Valley driver on Dunne, and then he got thrown over the top rope by Roger Strong. But what happened was he wasn't out for long. He came back and got on the top rope. When Dream got back on the top rope, he hit the purple Rainmaker on Dunne for the 3 count, and it was over. He retained his championship. Velveteen Dream still the North American champion. The next match I'm going to discuss is the NXT Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. A lot of momentum for Mia Yim going on. They played the pre-tape and everything. A lot of good going on with that match. Anyway, she was working on Shayna Baszler's arm. And I thought that was a good advantage, a good angle to get to work on her arm so she could be weak later in the match. She used the ring steps so she could injure her, so she put some pressure and pain on that arm. She did a lot. She pulled her hair. She even eye gouged her at one point in the match. She did everything she could. And she came close when she hit an avalanche cold blue off the top rope. She came close to beating her, but it was a near fall. that was a good match for that. I thought she was really going to beat her at one point, but the crowd had us, they had us in the match. And later on in the match, Baszler, she used her strength and her smarts. She reversed the armbar to her Kafuda clutch move, and then she did the triangle choke on her, and she tapped out Mia Yim. She is still the NXT Women's Champion. She's going strong. She just had a birthday, by the way. She turned 39, I think, a day or two before the event. Happy belated birthday, Shayna Baszler. Now, the match of the evening. That was also one of my favorite matches, but this is the match of the evening. NXT Championship one more time. 2 out of 3 falls match. Adam Cole, the champion, versus Johnny Gargano. The first fall was a regular wrestling match, as you already know. That was chosen by the champion, Adam Cole. I know because these guys wrestled each other so long, it was a lot of counters and reversals. I just saw the match they had at Nxt Takeover New York where Gargano won the championship back in June. I know he won the championship back in June. For the championship, he tapped out Adam Cole. So, Adam Cole, he hit a low blow on Johnny when the ref wasn't looking. And then he got a near fall count. Johnny also got a near fall count when he did his moves also on Adam Cole. But what Johnny Gargano did that surprised me, he intentionally grabbed the chair, and it seemed like at one point Adam Cole was going to hit. He was going to hit Johnny with the chair. He didn't. And the ref was letting him know you're going to get disqualified. Once you're disqualified, you don't have to lose the match. But Johnny Gargano didn't care. He had nothing to lose. So he hit Cole with the chair, and Adam Cole won the match via disqualification. Now, the thing about it is, he knew that, but he didn't care because he knew the next match was a street fight that was picked by Johnny Gargano. Now, once that started, he had a smile on his face, I noticed. He continued to hit him with the chair over and over and over, chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. And then the crowd was just loving it. They just kept cheering him on. This is the most the crowd I heard. At all the matches, this was the crowd was going the most. This is what everybody was anticipating for. So he placed the chair and he pushed him on, and he did onto the arena, and he did a chair move, which I thought was interesting. Then he also put Adam Cole to the timekeepers well before backdropping him into the announce table. And like I said, Adam Cole has some good spots as well. Not gonna say the whole way for the champion. He had also a near fall when he did a Shining Wizard onto the chair. But at the moment, after that happened, he tried to do another move on Johnny Gargano. He ended up reversing that move, and then he put in his submission move, and he tapped out Adam Cole. Now it's tied 2-2. We're trying to see what we wonder is going to be the last match for the third fall. That's chosen by William Regal. After that match is done, they're sitting in the ring. They're both they passed out and already had 2 matches, getting ready for the last one. Lo and behold, it's a steel cage weapons match. The cage comes down and it has weapons all around the cage, and they just are shocked, like, oh man, this is a great opportunity. Now the thing is, the kicker is, they said that the match, this steel cage weapons match, it was pinfall or submission only. You could not escape the cage. So if you were escape the cage, it would not count as a win. So a lot of weapons, like so on the cage, you had sledgehammers, chairs, ladders, barbed wire, you name it. Anything was attached to it. And one thing I like about the crowd was saying, fight forever, fight forever, fight forever. They didn't even want it to end. One thing I can say, Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano pushed each other to the limit, and I can say this is like one of the best matches of the year. It would be a match of the year candidate. It's up there with the NXT back in New York. That was in June when Gargano won the championship. So Gargano, I know I saw he grabbed the sledgehammer, like an odd Triple H. He grabbed the sledgehammer, and Cole kept stopping him. And then he also grabbed the fire extinguisher. He put out Adam Cole at one point. And then what he did was he did a tornado DDT from the top rope onto the chair. And then Adam Cole also did a Panama Sunrise top rope off the ladder. That was cool. That was also a near count. But here's the kicker, that at the end, these guys was both at near the top of the cage. They both had weapons. They were standing on a table near on top of the cage. And they lost balance, and both guys fell off the cage onto a table, and they both are out. And since they both were out, Adam Cole was the only one that had enough energy to cover Johnny Gargano. He covered for the 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Adam Cole is still NXT champion. After a while, Undisputed Era came out. They grabbed him. They took him to the back. They congratulated him on retaining his championship. It was amazing. It kind of reminded me of back in Hell in a Cell 2004 when Shawn Michaels fought Triple H in Hell in a Cell. Triple H beat Shawn Michaels. He covered him. The Evolution came out and grabbed Triple H out. It was kind of reminding me of the same thing. Instead of Triple H's Adam Cole and instead of Evolution, it's Undisputed Era. But this match was a 5-star match nonetheless. I'd say the event itself was a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Every match was on point. Every match was on point. It was nothing less of excellent. Nothing less than spectacular. Every match was on point. And NXT, all the wrestlers, male and female, they are doing a great job over there. I hope whenever they go to the main roster that Vince McMahon do something with them, or he don't put them to the back burner like he done previous NXT people like Drew McIntyre, Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura. I hope he do something with this talent. This is a very talented group of individuals that could also cut promo skills and also can go in the ring. This is a great pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to the next pay-per-view for Nxt Takeover. So these guys, they really did their thing out there, and it was nothing more that they could have done than what they did. My favorite matches were definitely, I would say, the NXT Women's and Men's Championship, and also the North American Championship. They was just all great. Those were my 3 ones. But even the opener was great with the tag team. They had me really believe that anybody could win this match. It was a predictable match. So that I respect all NXT guys for that. It's safe to say NXT is even better than SmackDown Raw. But that's the review I have. I'm going to have a review for SummerSlam and also for Raw tonight and SmackDown tomorrow. You guys take it easy.